And other kinds of free services we get from nature are they're more spiritual in nature. It's things like being able to enjoy a beautiful landscape, or to have sites that are culturally or religiously important.
I think everyone, faith group or other people, realize that there is something divine about the natural world. It's just intuitive. You know, you go into a beautiful forest and you just feel the awe and wonder and majesty of a cathedral among the trees.
Mahatma Gandhi said, "This world is enough for every person's need, but not every person's greed." Just by saying that you have to honor and respect nature is not going to be enough. Until we spiritually see the connection between us and all of nature, it's not going to happen.
Faced with the vital necessity to save resources and to reduce our ecological footprint, humanity needs more than just information and new technologies. We need a shift in collective consciousness, away from mindless wastefulness and towards greater respect for our planet. Many of the world's religions have understood this. They are now advocating respect for Mother Nature, which they all consider as God's creation, and without which there would simply be no life on Earth.
Other verses in the Quran do tell us that we are responsible for our behavior towards Mother Nature, and the many sayings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, do tell us that sometimes the rewards of what we do in taking care of Mother Nature are actually paradise.
Within Sikhism, our place in nature is as being equals. It's being connected on an equal level. It's just, I am no better and I am no important than any other aspect of the environment. It's not that everything is there for me. I am in balance and in harmony with all aspects of my environment.
Well, my understanding is that this is God's world. So whatever faith stance we come from, we've been given this world to take care of.
It was one of the more perfect moments.
So animal blessings in the church have been revived in the last number of years. And I think one of the reasons is because we are trying to make more connection and not be so, human-centric in our theology.
What would happen if Jews and Muslims and Hindus and Christians all got together and said, you know, we want to affirm that what we're enacting upon the earth, this global warming, this toxic soup that we're creating, is actually sacrilegious. That will inform an ecological ethic. That will be the basis upon which each faith system, including our Christian faith system, can be at the forefront of a renewed ecological ethic concerned with the healing of our planet as a fundamental mission concern.
So whether it's religious faith or just a kind of sense of spirituality, faith can help us sort out, what's essential and what's so superficial it's not important, So it can help us kind of let go of a lot of the consumerism, a lot of the materialism, a lot of this kind of fascination that we have with new things all the time, and help us remember what we're really about in this world.
Nowadays, the material world is going crazy. We are actually drowned by the ocean of greediness, craving. We want more and more and more. Needing and wanting is actually totally different. We should not waste things. We should treasure everything that we have and use it to the maximum. We have to start behaving ourselves.
We can create an alternative future. And if this means simplifying our lives so that other creatures on the earth don't have to go extinct because they're running out of habitat, or if this means changing the cleansers that we use in our homes, or even getting out of our cars and riding bicycles, for those who have faith, these are relatively minor sacrifices.
Many people are horrified at the idea that we would have to reduce, that we would have to live simpler lives. But we shouldn't be afraid of this. There is a critical income level at which population health peaks out. And earning more or spending more doesn't improve longevity, it doesn't improve infant mortality, it doesn't improve post-operative survival. In fact, the opposite is the case. In many countries, we now find that as incomes increase, as people consume more and more, they're less and less happy. So the reality is we might actually gain in terms of quality of life and lifestyle by easing up, by reducing our ecological footprints, even as we reduce our levels of consumption and return to a more gentle way of being in family and in community without having such a hugely negative impact on the very ecosystems that are necessary to support us.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from my documentary Belonging with Dustin Hoffman. I encourage you to share it widely. We need to bring the theme of reduction and conservation to a much wider audience, as this really is the only viable path towards long-term sustainability. I am a citizen of the world, just like you, and not rich for that matter. Still, I've produced Belonging with my own money. So please, do your part now. Have conversations with your friends and families about reduction and conservation. You can visit my website at www.belongingthedoc.com and go to the pages Cheap and Easy Solutions. There, you'll find realistic tips on how to make an instant difference, both in your wallet and in the world. I am now making a new film on this very theme, how to save money and resources. I need help though. So if you like my work, please send donations in any amount you can through my website, belongingthedoc.com. There, you can also order copies of the full-length film Belonging, and again, I encourage you to share it as widely as possible. Change is not going to happen from top to bottom. Our future is in our own hands. Thank you.